Early access provided by EA Firemonkeys, presented by EA GameChangers. The Poolside Paradise update brings with it a brand new type of event, SimChase. So I think the best thing to do is to get started and then talk about it as we go through. So the first task is checking at the nightclub. So this is where you start the SimChase when these events begin. So SimChase is a TV game show styled event where over the course of 7 days the player's sim is tasked with completing a set of daily goals to reach a checkpoint and win a checkpoint prize. So let's check in first with Cam here. The next task is go to SimChase menu. So this is that pulsing button at the side of the screen there, the running blue one. If we click on that, we can see the SimChase menu. So this can be accessed from your Active Tasks tab. You can see here that this is episode 1, so you have a certain amount of tasks to complete each episode, and an episode lasts a day. The aim is to beat the rival sim to the checkpoint. So you need to complete all the tasks before the rival sim. So the next thing we need to do is start a SimChase challenge. We're going to go back to Active Tasks and click on that blue button next to where it says SimChase Challenge, and then we can find out what we need to complete. So she's going to head home and we can select the option on the bookcase for the first task. You'll see the blue running sim symbol, the SimChase symbol, on the tasks that you need to complete. It does cost social points to skip these tasks. If you're planning to skip, go back to the SimChase menu and see how much it costs to skip from there rather than how much it costs to speed up, because sometimes it's cheaper to skip than it is to speed up the action. But this time it was cheaper to speed up the action. Challenge complete. So this means we need to go back to the SimChase menu and see what the next challenge is, and your sim moves up. I don't think the rival sim that you're playing against is actually a real player, but you will need to reach the checkpoint before them if you want to earn the prize for that day. If they reach it first, then they will get the prize. This task is to craft 3 cappuccinos. This time it's cheaper to skip it from the SimChase menu than it is to have 3 sims and speed them up. But if you have 3 sims at the same time completing this task, you can complete it quicker if you are not going to speed up with social points. Which in real life I wouldn't speed up, but this is the early access version, so I have enough social points to speed my way through this. So the next task, we are going to select the option on the oven. I'm not really going to talk you through the tasks available because I believe they're going to be different every single season. So this is a Mother's Day themed event, so the tasks are Mother's Day themed. Look how much cheaper that one is to skip from the SimChase menu than it is to actually speed up the action. It seems a bit strange, the amount of social points needed. It seems a bit random to me. So there's 2 actions here using the computer, so we can complete both of those. You can only complete one SimChase task at a time though. Unless you need to use multiple sims to complete it, you will need to wait to be able to complete the next task. For this task, we need to head to the park. So we're going to go there now. And click on the sim that appears with the SimChase symbol on them. And it's going to cost a load of money to talk to them. Anyone getting pregnancy event vibes here? It is so similar. So you can either spend simoleons to talk to this person or social points. I don't want to do either, to be honest. I think this whole event is just a money grab and I really do not like it at all. How many things do we need where our sims are just going to be busy all the time? There's actually no time for them to even breathe anymore, it seems. So I'm reluctantly spending social points on this. When this actually comes into the game, I don't think I'm going to bother with it. I'm really getting a bit fed up with how much money this is costing us now. And it's bound to start at the same time as us completing live events, pregnancy events, and everything else that we need to complete. So there's going to be no sims available to actually complete anything. Which is definitely what they're counting on, because they just want you to spend money on the game. They're not even being subtle about it anymore. So the last task today is go to the nightclub. So let's head back there and talk to Cam again. Oh, and for everyone who's wondering, the first SimChase season, Mother's Day Madness, starts on April the 30th. This is the last task for the day, so we need to check in with Cam, and we can see that we've reached the first checkpoint first. So we won that episode, and we've won the SimChase token, which if you click on the second tab at the top, one that's currently pulsing, you'll be able to use your chase token to spin for rewards, which will either help your sim progress faster or throw obstacles in the way of your rival sim. So I have earned the mastery discount, so I get a 25% discount on my current mastery challenge. So that will be the one for day 2, which really does not make me feel any better about spending money. The third tab along is information, so it shows you a little symbol and what it means. So the first one is rival current challenge progress. It says a timer that displays how close your rival is to completing their current challenge. You've got rivals projected progress. The grey portion of the bar shows the amount your rival will progress when they complete their current challenge. You've got chase tokens. Earn chase tokens by winning episodes. Spend tokens in the roadworks tab to spin for rival obstacles or sim bonuses. Shortcut. Roadwork spin result. A challenge marked in green from the current episode is shortened by an hour. That sounds quite good actually. Roadblock. Roadwork spin result. See, these are the ones that you earn from spinning your chase tokens. Your rival is paused for 30 minutes. Mega roadblock. Another roadwork spin result. Your rival is paused for 60 minutes. The mastery discount, as we've already spoken about, a discount on the mastery challenge in your current episode. You can see what that looks like right now on the screen. At snail's pace, your rival's current challenge is doubled in length. SimChase boosts. The challenge has the boost effect applied. The boost can be purchased from the specials tab in the online store. So you have to buy that one. We're currently on episode 2, but once you complete day 1, episode 1, you need to wait until day 2, episode 2 will begin, which will be 24 hours after day 1 started. When we complete episode 2, if we complete it before our arrival, we unlock more prizes instead of tokens. So these are quite cool. There's some makeup mirrors and some spa baskets. But obviously this will be different for different seasons. So it won't always be the Mother's Day items. I think it would be good if you could actually get a head start on the other tasks at the same time as doing another one. But unfortunately you can't. You have to complete one task at a time. Unless it requires more than one sim, you can only have one sim completing the task as well. This next task requires you to find 4 clues, so you can complete it using 4 sims at the same time. And definitely, if you're going to skip with social points, skip from the SimChase menu for the ones that require more than one sim. Otherwise, it's going to cost you a lot of social points. So we've got one more task to complete in episode 2, and then we need to check in with Cam at the nightclub. If you're going to skip the last task anyway, you might as well click skip episode, and then you don't even have to check in with Cam at the nightclub. So I've won episode 2 as well. So we can find those items in the decoration section of the home store now. And then you'll need to wait until day 3 begins. Obviously in the early access version it starts straight away, but you will need to wait 24 hours after day 2 begun to start on day 3. I'm guessing the rival sim is going to keep quite on schedule with this. So at the end of day 2, if you haven't completed it, they probably will have. When I first heard about this event, I was quite confused. But when I started playing it, I just felt quite angry. I really don't understand the point of it. I don't find it fun. I think it's quite boring. Some of the tasks you get every single day, like the one where you have to look at the rules in the bookcase. I mean, what's the point of that? Once you know the rules, you know the rules. And the tasks just take so long. I don't know whether the times down the side are just for like 3-star items. So if you're using 1-star items, it's going to take you longer. But I've added up the times for episode 3 and it's going to take 18 hours. I don't have 18 hours to spend on this game every single day. Like most people, I go to work, I have other things to do with my life. I can't be checking in every 2-3 hours just to play a game. Which I know is exactly what they're counting on, because they don't want you to be able to complete it in the time limit. They want you to buy social points to be able to complete it. Recently they've moved away from lifestyle points quite a lot because they know that we can just complete the cooking hobby to earn 5 LP each time. But social points are so much harder to get. You need 20 LP to use the spin plant to be able to earn some social points. I understand it's a business and they need to make money, but I think they're going about it the wrong way. Being forced to spend money does not make me want to spend money. I do buy items from the online store when I want them, but I would never buy currency because I needed to complete an event. So we're just about to finish episode 3. I'm going to stop ranting now. Let's go back and see Cam at the nightclub to finish day 3. We completed day 3 first, so we have earned ourselves another chase token. So we're going to go to the second tab along and spin that now and see what we get from a roadworks spin. This time we have earned 3,000 simoleons. Right, we're on to episode 4 now. First task again is to look at the rules in the bookcase. Yawn. Let's just speed through these. So if you're not sure which object a task requires, just click on a few objects around your house and you'll see the SimChase symbol on them. The last one we have is a mastery one, so we need to go back to the park to complete that. Another tip if you're speeding up with social points, if you leave the mastery task till last, and instead of spending your social points on the task itself and then to speed it up, you can skip the episode because it will be cheaper. But if you're not going to speed up the task, then it is cheaper to do the task and pay the 12 social points to complete it, rather than skipping it for 15 social points. But it's best to check in the SimChase menu how much it's going to cost you. And that completes episode 4, so we've won another chase token. So let's spin that one and see what we get from that. Oh, it's a roadblock, so that means the other sim is held up for 30 minutes. Which is why I don't think the other sim is an actual player, because you don't actually get held up. You won't get these roadblocks and items used against you. It's only to use on your rival. I think it would be fairer if it was actually another player, because then they would progress about the same speed as you. But non-playable sims never sleep, so they can progress a lot quicker than you can. On to day 5, episode 5 now, and we unlock some lovely chairs and a rug. I think the prizes are really nice, but I don't think it's actually worth it to complete it in the time limit. To make this video a bit shorter, I'm just going to show you the objects you need to click on to get these actions for episode 5, rather than completing all of them. I'm not sure whether the tasks actually vary. We may get them on different days, but we'll probably all get them all at some point. One of these tasks does require a globe, so if you solved the one after completing that main quest that required a globe, then you can find one in the decoration section. And that completes episode 5, so we can find the chairs in the living room section now and the rugs in the rug section. Episode 6 is another token one. And again, I'm just going to show you the objects that you need to complete these tasks. Oh, I wish on my actual game I had an unlimited supply of social points. It would really help me with these events. That completes episode 6, so we've got one more episode left. So that is day 7, and this is a grand prize that we unlock if we complete this one as well. So I've got another token which I'm going to spin first. And I've got 5 monument resources, which is going to come in handy. Well, I've just added up the times and it's going to take 23 hours to complete this final day. That is just ridiculous. I need to sleep. These are the really nice grand prize items. It's a shame that we're not going to be able to win them though unless we use so many social points. I'm going to complete all the tasks this time for the final day, but we're just going to speed through them quickly. And finally, let's check in with Cam again at the nightclub. If you don't check in with Cam, you won't complete the day, so make sure you definitely do that. And we have beat our rival to the grand prize, so we have won. I'm guessing there's going to be loads of different sim chases in the future, but right now we have the Mother's Day Madness event. And these are the prizes that you unlock. You get one of each free, and then after that they are really expensive, as usual. I don't think I've ever felt so deflated about a new event coming to the Sims Freeplay. I am not looking forward to this one at all. I'm just hoping they're going to take our feedback on board after this first event and make changes for the future. If you found this video helpful, please like it and please subscribe to my channel. You can find all my update videos in my Poolside Paradise update playlist. I also have a blog, thegirlgames.blog, and on there you can find loads of posts about The Sims Freeplay, including all the update posts. Thanks for watching. Bye!